Okay guys, we got this 2008 LR2 Land Rover, and they said that when you try to start the car up, nothing happens. So I can't turn it on even with the key in the slot. It just keeps beeping, and the radio and the navigation stays on. See? Doesn't matter if the key's in the ignition or not. It says starter control unit. These are the codes I got. I did a full system scan because apparently everything stays on. They said that this wasn't an accident, so I don't know if that's why we got that crash input. I'll have to look at it. They said it wasn't a bad accident. They said that it got hit. I thought they said the passenger side in the parking lot. Like, you can see, like, there's no real damage on here. Just the bumper is knocked out. Or battery voltage is high. I'm gonna go look these codes up inside and we'll see what they are, because it says start control unit intermittent, crash input is permanent. So we should look up this crash input just in case, like, it, and this ignition relay on. Our horn isn't working. So yeah, we're gonna have to go look these codes up, see if we can get some direction here. Well guys, I get nothing in repair information on these crash codes. And the fact that we don't get any response from the start button or the key going in, I just wonder if something got triggered. Don't know if there's like a reset. Go back. Crash status reset. See if this will do it. Can't turn the ignition on now. Oh, there it goes. So let me turn the ignition on. Okay. There we go. Let's turn the air off. I need to get a battery maintainer now. Let me go get a battery maintainer real quick, or a jump pack. Okay, got my jump pack on there. Let's see. What's your battery voltage now? Oh, that didn't go up much, 12.7. See, turn the ignition off. It's off. Turn it back on. There we go. We're at 13 volts now. Probably just a delay. Turn this off. Turn it back on. Okay. So now we're just going to clear all the codes in the car, I guess. Did it put the hazard lights on? Okay, so the car put the hazard lights on. That's not loud at all. Can't turn it down. This is the exact same thing Mercedes does when it's in an accident. You have to go in and reset it. Guess we're getting our hearing checked. Here we go. Okay, turn the ignition off. Because they asked me if I thought I was from getting hit, and I'm assuming they were still driving it. So it must have let them drive it till they parked it. Okay. This is a lot of key cycling. This is like a Honda. Okay, back on. I thought this would have cleared it all the first time. Unless it's just redoing the same thing. I feel like it's getting louder. Okay. Let's turn it off. I just want to make sure this thing starts. Okay. See if this thing starts. Are we not in gear? Because it still says crash on the dash. But we can turn the ignition on now. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do a full system scan, see what we get now. It says crash input still there. I'll have to see if we can get some more information on this stuff. Okay guys, so I realized something. So we can't talk to the transmission, ABS, all-terrain, restraints control module, or headlamp. Let me see if this... Yeah, TCM no response. Look at that. So we can't talk to any of these modules right here. And we're gonna have a terrain module and everything because this has the dial for that. So, or the all-terrain control module, I guess it would be. Definitely has ABS. So we're gonna have to look up a diagram, see if there's something else going on here. I'm gonna have to make some phone calls though too about this crash input, see if I can get some information on it, make sure that that's not causing these to not talk, because we need to get talking to these modules, because we're never going to be able to crank without the transmission. Hey guys, I took the fuse box out. They said that there was a junction connector. Like I had went and circled on our diagram here all the modules that started, all the ones we could talk to, circled all the ones that we couldn't. I just did the high-speed network. And actually I didn't know about this automatic back door, if it had it or not. But what I was looking at was these junction connectors right here, left side of engine compartment, and then you had this E12. And I brought up a diagram here in all data right here, because I wanted to get this junction connector right here, E15. I didn't look for E12, but E15 was there. And then I'll show you guys what else I found. I just happened to look down at this fuse box, and I'm like, man, I don't know if there's supposed to be a fuse there or not. Right here, it says 33, but I thought this terminal was missing. But there's actually a terminal in there. You can see it kinda. Like it's smaller on one side than the other. Like it's a different style. And I think that's supposed to have a fuse. Because I came up here to diagram. Fuse 33 right here. It says left side of engine compartment. This feeds our front heated window relay, comes down to the lighting module, looks like it goes to the horn. I think somebody took the horn fuse out, and it comes to our ignition relay, and then that powers up our washers. Looks like headlamps, but the headlamps work, so I don't know if it's backfeeding. Our transmission control module and our engine control module on those fuses, so I don't know if it's supposed to be in there or not. I'm gonna put a 5 amp fuse in there and we'll see what happens here. Okay guys, so I put my battery maintainer back on there and then set the battery back in place. I'd also checked our network. Oh, is this actually powering up when I press that? Let's see, system check. Because I checked our network and it looked fine, so I didn't even bother going any farther. I just quick connected to the DLC and went with the scope. Oh, now it shows park. See, because that's what our network looked like, so I didn't even bother going any farther. I think this was our issue, actually. Everything looks like it powered up normal now. Somebody took a fuse out. And it didn't look like a fuse was supposed to be there. Look at that. Now we got all our stuff. Now we can probably do our crash relearn. Let me get the battery back in this, and we'll do our crash relearn. Sorry about that. Ran out of space on my phone, but so we just cleared the codes. Still got this crash input. Let's go back. Was that under service? I think. Is that chassis? Nope. I don't remember what it was under. Crash status reset. Here we go. It's on position. Yeah, but this is second car now. Dealership took this guy lost his key, ran over, or the key, or broke it somehow. Took it to the dealership, GM dealership. They programmed one key instead of two. And then I guess they spent like 3 hours trying to figure out why the car wouldn't start. And the guy said decline doing any further repairs. I get the car, I see there's one key, program second key. And I spent all this time trying to troubleshoot this car because it took the fuse out and it didn't set any codes, just like this one. We had no codes. for the fuse, like no like low voltage or something. The only difference with this car is like that spot didn't look like it took a fuse. It's so hard when people make problems like this. But I think this is going to start then. Just want to make sure that that red light goes out over there, unless we're missing another fuse. Because that kind of looks like a security light. Let's see. Okay. See, I found this like tucked down next to the shifter. This is the lights for right here. I don't know where it connects. Okay. Now it's turning on and off really quickly. Let's see. Look at that. Started right up. Shut this off. Look at that. I'll let this run for a little bit and I'm going to just check everything real quick. Let's do a full system scan. I'm going to put a pipe on the exhaust too. Shut this off real quick. Just quick erase, just to make sure, because I don't trust that other thing. But the crash reset worked. Still like to know how that fuse came out, unless he was in there. The owner was messing with the fuses. Here we go. All because of a fuse missing. Guess those other codes came back. I'll save these. I'll put a pipe in the exhaust. We'll let this run for a little bit. I'll get this all cleaned up. Okay guys, got everything back together on this. Everything inside's all back together, all cleaned up. So I still gotta fix this shifter for him, but let's go into reverse. Goes into drive. There we go. Shut it off. Start it up. Look at that. Now we shut it off. Take our fob out. Everything goes to sleep. Let's see. Look at that, everything went to sleep. I guess this key fob don't work. Look at that. So I'll get this shifter back together and then we'll be done with this. Okay guys, so I got this screen clipped back in, or not screen, but the lights. Clipped down here on the side. I used a flashlight to come down and look, it clipped into the shifter side of the shifter. You guys can see it like right there. So we got that done. So now we can put everything back in. Look at that. I glued it back in place. The glue is broken off of it. So let's get this train control module plugged back in. And I think we're going to be done. Let's see. There you go. Got a train control module plugged back in. Shove this cover over here. The customer did all this. Let's see. Why does this look like? Okay guys, so this is all back together now. Look at that. Everything all works. There we go. We'll have to see about their traction. Okay, so that was pressed. Hill descent was on.
Yeah, this side. Up there he sold it. One of the workers sold it.
Let's see.
George is over here.
We'll have to see what this transmission fault is.